Chris Loder.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and may I also thank my honourable friend, the member for Harrow East, for securing this debate. And may I also take this opportunity to thank very much indeed my predecessor, Sir Oliver Letwin, for all the work that he did on behalf of West Dorset constituents on this matter. But what's before us today, Madam Deputy Speaker, I'm afraid, is a shocking example of regulatory failure, and we do need to make sure that that doesn't happen again. But also, it's about us in this place achieving justice and fairness for many hard-working constituents who have saved for much of their lives. When approximately 2,000 of my constituents began contributing to their pensions at the beginning of their working lives, never did they think that they would lose their savings due to the errors of a company to whom they entrusted thousands of pounds, and approximately 500 of my constituents have not received compensation at all. Most people have received around 22% of their pensions, as we have discussed so far. But when you consider that most had less than 20,000 in their pension fund, the desperate nature of this scandal is clear. 22% of 20,000 is £4,400, nowhere near enough to retire on. My constituents affected by this scandal didn't work hard to play hard, they worked hard to save hard, and those savings were for their pension. However, the loss of £30,000 from one constituent's pension fund meant that he had to work right up to the point that he was physically unable to do so anymore, and his wife sadly passed away before this injustice was rectified, for which I'm very sorry to hear. There are many other constituents, Madam Deputy Speaker, that have similar stories. And Equitable Life is not the only fund to have been mismanaged. I also have many employees of AEA Technologies, that's the Atomic Energy Authority. They were given incomplete information about the switching of their pensions from the UK AEA scheme, which was backed by the Treasury at the time, and to this new scheme, which I'm afraid was not. When AEAT went bust in 2012, the pensions transferred into the Pension Protection Fund in 2016. The difference in indexation for inflation has seen people's pensions eroded greatly, and some by up to 20%. There is a clear need, Madam Deputy Speaker, for this joint committee, which my honourable friend from Harrow East is proposing. I very much encourage the Minister and the Government to do all that they can, and I think, once again, it is important that we make sure that we focus on achieving fairness and justice for those constituents who have been wronged. Thank you.